Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to get into a variety of topics, but this first topic, it has been confirmed that we will be getting a Tesla Model 3 Highland upgraded performance. So let's see exactly what was actually released and talk about that, plus a variety of topics. But before we do that, let's roll that intro really quick. All right, so thanks for watching another stream. Thanks for watching another video. My name is Dennis, and I love talking about Tesla hacking, as I like to call it, deal hacking, but basically just getting the best deal on Tesla at the best financing rate. So definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. And today's video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link down below in the description, where you can support the channel and get access to the ultimate Tesla buying guide out there with all the best interest rates for financing your Tesla. So definitely check it out. Patreon link down below in the description. And shout out to my latest Patreon members. Just double check. Latest Patreon members, we got Justin, Fong, Locke, Deborah, and Jose. Thank you for supporting. If you want to check it out, Patreon link down below in the description. But before we get into it, please appreciate it if you hit that like button, subscribe, and also comment as well. But here it is, taking a look at it. Shout out to Tesla Pablo. We've got this Tesla Model 3 performance locked in for early 2024 debut. Flagship high performance version of the facelifted Model 3 EV to be, quote, pretty special, says Tesla engineer. Tesla has confirmed it will revive the Tesla Model 3 performance variant as early in early 2024, etc., etc. Of course, this is going to be in between the long range, or above the long range and above the rear wheel drive. And if you're confused on the pricing right here, this is because this is the Australia market pricing. But this is what we've been thinking, right? Because if you take a look at all the other markets, let's say you go to Tesla.cn, which is the China market, which of course they have the Highland. You can go around, you can go on it, you can take a look at the photos, the interior, the exterior, but you'll quickly notice that there's only rear wheel drive and dual motor all-wheel drive. But what Tesla did is they probably wanted to release this vehicle as quick as possible in these markets, but because they know that the performance variant is easily going to be a US version plus other markets later as well. So this could easily be a Q1 or Q2 of next year. But the one thing to keep in mind here, this was a Australia article that was posted for this, and so there could be, maybe if this is, maybe they hopefully they don't do this, but one could think maybe if the China markets and all these other markets have already released Highland and then they get the performance later on, what if, just saying what if here, what if Tesla follows suit, releases the Highland in Q1 of Q2 in terms of the standard range and long range version only, and then trickles out to the performance variant in like September or December. I could easily see that, and it would maybe even be the best option for Tesla to do that as well. I'm not saying that, you know, it'd be great, it wouldn't be good for us, right? But I could easily see, because they know, think about this, they know that the Tesla Model 3 Highland is going to be a hot product, especially off the bat. So they could just release it in standard range or long range version first and get some sales from that, and then release the performance variant or the ludicrous version a little bit later on, just to get even more sales. But at the same time, as I say that out loud, maybe it's not the case, because at the same time, the performance version is going to be that highest dollar item or highest dollar Model 3 first. So maybe they flipped, maybe they're doing the opposite for the Tesla Model 3 performance in the US market. They're going to release that first, get as much profit revenue from it, and then trickle out and release the long range and the standard range, because we could easily see them doing that as well, because that's essentially what they did initially for the Tesla Model 3. And on top of that, here's a really cool video. Shout out to Tesla Newswire from VRN Performance. They seem to be the first people to actually paint the black rims, or the rims black, from the Model 3 Highland or upgraded Model 3, and it looks fantastic. I mean, this is probably like a little bit glossier than I would like. I would like a little bit more of a matte colored style, but still looks really good when you take a look at it from the Model 3 as a whole, especially in this black black version, that is for sure. And then in case you missed it as well, we've had a lot more spottings in the US for the Tesla Model 3. Here's one with the rims covered and also the sides, the front and the rear. We also have leaked there's been leaks of the Tesla sports seats as well. We know that's coming for the US market, or we know it's coming essentially for the Model 3. So really interesting to see all these different things coming out very, very shortly, but really cool to see. Let me know what your thoughts on it. Let me know what you're thinking. I mean, definitely it's going to be pretty special, and this will probably be the one to get, because if they've made these Tesla Model 3s that much more comfortable, then we could easily see them being a hot seller. Scott Tucker, thanks for coming in. Tesla 54, thanks for coming in. Jordan, thanks for coming in. Let's get through your questions. No way, I will have one. What about the Ludicrous? Yeah, maybe there's going to be a Ludicrous or a Performance or something like that. Tesla 54. So will the new Performance and the USB be the same price? That's a great question. I think it's going to be a little bit more than what the current Tesla Model 3 is, but we never know at this point. Jordan, I feel like the hype will be big for the Performance Highland, and there's going to be a big backlog when announced. Yeah, 100%. US has definitely been a lot of FOMO because the Model 3 Highland upgrade has been released all over the world, and the only market that has not been released is the US, especially if the $7,500 federal tax credit, it does qualify for the Model 3. We don't know yet, especially the new one, but if it qualifies, then it's definitely going to be a hot seller, because I feel like a lot of people right now, yes, the discounts are great. Not right now, you can get $3,000 off a Tesla Model 3 inventory, and of course you can stack that with a Tesla referral code, so you can get more incentives like 6 months free supercharging and 3 months of full self-driving. But the discounts certainly are pretty nice. We're seeing anywhere from average $2,000 to $3,000 off, but this also is the older Model 3, and so I do feel like a lot of people are just waiting on the sidelines, waiting for this Highland to actually release. And so there's a big group of people that definitely will be looking to buy next year. Scott, maybe they will have Performance, then release the Ludicrous as an option. Yeah, maybe that would be a good option for them. Mike, thanks for coming in. No Ludicrous for Model 3 Performance Highland. They will finish what they wanted to release back in 2017 and 2018, but couldn't. Okay, good observation as well. Bobby, thanks for coming in. Happy Wednesday as well. But let's jump into the next topic.